fastest I've ever gone in miles per hour. Well, I have a micron, and the micron, if you put it to the right setting, it tells you the miles per hour. But we never put it on that because I need to see my revs. So one time we accidentally put it on miles per hour. So when I saw it, I got to 128.
The fastest I've ever gone is around 160 miles an hour, I'd say, on the 600.
Fastest I've ever gone is about 165, 170.
What does it feel like to go that speed?
It's like a dream to go that speed. It's actually something you have to experience to know about it. The speed on a motorcycle, it's like a dream when you get off the bike.
The first big motorcycle road race in the United States takes place during the opening round of the WERA West Championship at the Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California. Seasoned pros and rising stars amongst the amateur ranks all come together during the first round to shake off the winter rust and go head-to-head against some of the country's fastest stars.
I'm Ben Treslow. I'm 16 years old. From Aliso Viejo, California. I go to school in Anaheim, Fairmont Prep. In 11th grade, I've been racing for about 4 years now, and this is going to be my first full year on the 600. My biggest challenge throughout the entire year would probably be any of my teammates, Hunter Coffin, Tyler Linders, Daytona Anderson, any of them. We're all in the same equipment. We're all running the same stuff. They're my biggest competitors.
Right back on the track and right in front of Daytona. And that's why Daytona didn't beat him.
It's Tyler's first race on his R6. We've had quite a few problems this weekend, unfortunately. We'll get it figured out. We had a YEC box, ignition box, that we were borrowing from somebody, and then we put on our box. And once we did that, the bike has the quick shifter quit working. It wouldn't rev past 12.5. Up until that last session, he hadn't had a bike that wasn't right.
I'm Tyler Linders. I'm 15 years old. I've been racing for 5 years. This is my first full year on a 600, and I go to Capistrano Valley High School. Mental strength is a huge role in racing. Like if you're not mentally in the game, you're not going to go fast. You have to know that you can go fast to be able to go fast. The first race of the season is really important because you have to get out front and do well, because if you lose points in the first race, you might always be behind the rest of the year, and you might not be able to make up those points to win a championship.
You know, I have about a year under my belt from these guys, but they're already up there with me. I mean, I don't brag at all about what I do. They're very competitive. I'd say I feel a little pressured, only because I know what they can do, and I'm ready to come at it.
I was training a lot of kids back in the minis, you know what I mean, while I was up in WERA. And lo and behold, you know what I mean, they all won championships, they were all doing well. When they finally stepped up here, this year in 2012, they're all stepping up to 600s. We approached ADR, Aussie Dave Racing, and for help, you know what I mean, on how to go about managing a team, what do we do next? And he decided to make us sort of his junior squad. So he's with us here today. It gives them a sense of pride. And now they're really holding their head up high. They're really proud. When they see the rig pull up today, 2 days ago, they were all smiles. The parents were all smiles. As our current group of riders graduate and get picked up by bigger teams, we're going to be looking to bring in other kids and train them and give them an opportunity to make it, to the next level, AMA, World, Super Sport, wherever it goes. But definitely Anthony Lazo is, showing a promising future, and he has a very good chance of taking the next spot that opens up.
When I got the chance to go to the Women's Cup in 2011, it was a really great experience. I mean, competition-wise, it was fine. I learned that I was faster than some kids, but some kids were a lot faster than me, and I need to work a little bit more in the U.S. if I want to be at least a little bit more competitive. The Cal Speed, when I last came, was one of the last races of the season, and when I crashed in the 125cc round on the second lap. We had been waiting on the. If you're familiar with track, you'll know what I'm talking about, but we were waiting like right before the start-finish area to let us do our warm-up lap, and there was like a crash right before that, and my tires started cooling down because we were there for like 5-10 minutes. And then, so we went out, and I guess I warmed it up like I would if the tires were actually warm or like cold for a minute. But I didn't warm them up enough, and on the second lap, I tried to go really fast to break away, but I high-sided. And that caused me to fall back in the championship.
Okay, 5A is right now. 5B is coming up next.
been hectic and crazy. The day's gone okay so far, but we had a collision in turn 12, and we've had some problems with the electronics on the right. But for the collision, we were going down the back straight. Ben Trussell passed me on the inside. We flipped back the other way. He was a little bit in front of me, and I was a little bit behind him. We were going down the straight. He got on the brakes a little bit earlier than I thought he would, and he started coming over not knowing I was there. And I hit his brake lever, broke, and I hit the brake a little bit, and I started going crazy and went off the track. And then the bar came all the way in, and then I pulled off. I like Vegas. I'm looking forward to it. Turn around some of our luck and hopefully do well.
As the first race of the season wraps up, the championship and team hierarchy begins to take shape. Hunter Coffin makes a big statement, taking a solid 7th place, battling against big names in the AMA, gaining valuable experience in the process. In the 125 class, Anthony Alonso made his intentions clear as he took a dominating win, taking an early lead in his quest for the championship that slipped through his grasp in 2011. The season moves on. The next round in Las Vegas would bring misfortune to one of the ADR riders, and an unrelated incident would bring drama and tension to an entire paddock. One thing is clear. With a sport as unpredictable as this, it is utterly impossible to predict what the season will bring.